Friday, the December 5th. So the junior high is really excited for that, and student council will donate toward that. We also will donate toward our students of the junior high who are in need at Christmas time for gifts and things. We always make a charitable donation to them.
Well, that's a lot of great efforts then.
We do a lot.
That is amazing. And you guys are putting this together on your, well, almost on your own. You have to have a student, you have to have a faculty advisor, but the fact that you're doing this on your own, how does that make you feel, doing all these good deeds?
Yeah, it
Cash?
makes me feel really good because you just know that people's lives are getting just the bit better by you doing a little bit of work.
Mila, I'll ask you the same question. How does it make you feel doing all this?
It makes me feel really proud to be in Stuco and helping my community.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. So, again, Turkey-thon fundraisers tomorrow, the big one with the CrossFit turkey, making them do burpees and jumping jacks and all sorts of different things. In a turkey costume, I would assume, with I can imagine a turkey costume and a sweatband and like a jersey of some sort, but that's going to be funny. But that's a fundraiser going on at your school, and then you have the winter dance coming up in December. That's pretty cool. Any other big activities down the pike? Not right now?
No, not right now.
All right, excellent. Well, if I'm sure that the students over at the junior high school are continuing to follow everything that goes on with student council, so I'm sure that they know how to do that. But I think it's really cool that you guys are doing this, and we thank you for coming up here to talk about it with us each month. And we look forward to hear what you have in store in the month of December, hopefully. So, Cash, Mila, thank you both very much. I know that you guys normally have like nice scripts prepared for you, but this time it was right off the cuff, and you did good.
Thank you.
You did great, and you represented you and your students very, very well. So thanks very much for coming up here on Indiana in the Morning. Give our best to all the students back at the junior high, okay?
Thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Thanks again to Cash and Mila for joining us on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. Our school interviews are presented by the Allied Milk Producers, whole milk, whole nutrition naturally. And our interview segment is presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. The market's just about to open up, so let's get an update on what's going on in the financial world with the Money Matters Report. That's actually quite surprising because The Running Man also debuting over the weekend. Running Man taking second at the box office. I would have thought Running Man would have taken first, but you know what? The Now You See Me franchise is very popular, so that's probably running off that strength, and they're usually pretty quality movies. So moviegoers definitely had their choice when it came to the films they wanted to see this past weekend. Let's get some guaranteed good news right now with a look at the Dean's List.
The Dean's List with Janice Dean.
A young man from Brooklyn, New York, who started a movement of love and kindness, makes today's Dean's List. 32-year-old Jose Cruz started the World Needs Love Tour in 2022 and continues to spread his message of positivity and compassion through his signs and free hugs around New York. The project began because of his own struggles with anxiety and isolation that he felt during the pandemic, and he wanted to do something for himself and others who were feeling some of the same things he was. Jose holds up the big white poster boards with hopeful sayings like, "The world is a better place with you in it," or "Your scars show what you've been through, but they also show that you've made it through. I'm proud of you." Jose's tour has now gotten bigger than just New York, with his messages of hope and kindness being spread in big cities like Los Angeles, Miami, and Philadelphia. Way to go, Jose. You made the Dean's List. Janice Dean, Fox News.
Indiana in the Morning presented by First Commonwealth Bank. It's 9:24. That means in about a minute we'll have the Sports Minute, and that will be sponsored by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. We'll have a check of headlines coming up at the bottom of the hour. One of our stories this morning, a possible increase in water and sewage rates through Pennsylvania American Water Company customers. So we'll talk about that coming up in our news at the bottom of the hour. Then we'll have a full check of sports. IUP football, Pitt football, Steelers, Pitt basketball team. We'll also have a look at the IUP volleyball team and how they're doing as well. So that's coming up in about 5 or 6 minutes here on Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank. But again, we have the Sports Minute coming up first, and that is brought to you by our good friends at S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. Local news headlines with Matt Lewis coming up right at the bottom of the hour here on WCCS. News time is 9:25.